December 12, noisier baits. Baits that make a lot of racket and a lot of noise. On the top or underwater, either one. Baits that make a lot of noise. When do they seem to work the very best? Good morning, guys and girls. December 12. December 12, we're going to look at we're in the last book of the last chapter of this book, so we'll look at the first book of the Bible. Catch a Better Life book. We have a scripture for every day, a devotional built around fishing for every day, and a fishing tip for every day. If you're not subscribed to the Catch a Better Life channel on YouTube, go in there and subscribe right now. In fact, subscribe to all three of our channels on YouTube. We're looking at Genesis 15:1 today. God was talking, and he says, "Do not be afraid, Abram. I am your shield. I am your exceedingly great reward." Wow, that's something. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to reward you. That's the kind of God I want to serve. That's the kind of God I serve. Here's what I wrote about that. Wintertime fishing scares most fishermen. Fish are cold-blooded, and most don't bite as well in these cold water temps. So as the water gets colder, their body gets colder. Obviously, most of us don't like to be out in cold weather either. These days, we have excellent clothing to protect us from the cold. Excellent, excellent stuff to keep us warmer. With that cold weather protection, shielding me against the elements, I often switch from bass to crappie for wintertime fishing. Crappie fishing is fantastic during the wintertime. They bunch up, they stay in the same areas for long periods of time. Fantastic time to crappie fish. Today's verse tells us God is our protection, God is our shield against whatever comes our way. God spoke these words to Abram after he had rescued his nephew Lot, and they sum up what we need in a personal relationship with God. We must have a personal relationship with the God that created us in order to make our life go as abundantly, as good as it could be here on this earth. God is able to replace our fear with his amazing powers. Faith over fear. Faith over fear. Faith over fear. A lot of people lost that during the COVID that we had a couple of years ago. Still got COVID problems here in the United States. Many people are still scared to death of COVID. Faith over fear. He is our protector all the days of our life. Don't be afraid, Abram. I am your shield. I am your shield, your protector. Plus, here's the greatest part in the world to me. God doesn't have to do this, but God rewards us with his exceedingly great blessings. Exceedingly great blessings. Exceedingly great reward. Exceedingly great favor. He rewards us with all of that simply because of our faith, our trust, our obeying him. What an awesome God. Gosh, Lee, what an awesome God we serve. What an awesome God we serve. We ought to be serving him better and better all the time just for this one verse. Don't be afraid, Abram. I am your shield and your exceedingly great reward. Not just a little bit of reward, God's power reward. Here's our tip for today. Noisier baits tend to work better earlier in the morning and right before dark. That's right. When the sun gets right before it sets or right early in the morning like right now, the noisier baits seem to work better. Now, they work all day, I think. You know, I like noisy baits. Only in situations where you have a lot really calm water and really clear water, does real quiet baits seem to have an advantage. But the majority of the time, noisier baits work well. They really work good early in the morning, late in the evening. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one. And remember, we serve an exceedingly great and awesome God. And I sure do love you.